Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in another episode. This time again it is going to be Purge Worldbearer. Vanguard of course is the enemy again. We have opened a new case file on a mutant cult. They are hiding unsanctioned psychers and dangerous mutants from Imperial Justice. An informant pinpointed their locations to an ore smelting facility. Directive: cleansing, protocol sanctions, deploy, and purge.
A 100,000 worlds, 100,000 wars. There is no respite. There is nowhere to hide. Across the galaxy, there is only war.
And only war. Yes, that is of course totally true. But this is what the Imperium actually is, I guess, the Imperium fueled by. I mean, the Imperium, I guess, is not only since 10,000 years fighting Chaos forces. Maybe if you count. Well, Chaos really just came in or played a big role in the Horus Heresy, right? But in the end, the Imperium is at least fighting for 10,000 years against a multitude of enemies. Whether it's going to be the big threat of the Tyranids, one of the hugest, biggest threats in the 40k universe, I would say. Maybe even bigger than the rising Necron threat right now. But I guess is it safe to say, well, in the end there's still a Orc threat as well. Yada yada yada. Many Xeno species which are quite nasty, right? And angry, or not angry, but at constant war with the Imperium. If we, well, say the Eldari are not constantly fighting the Imperium, but there ain't no peace between those two species, right? So the Imperium is actually in constant war. So I would say, if you count in how many Astra Militarium, or as I always will call them, Imperial Guardsmen, in the billions, I'd say, have died in the last years of this millennia in the 40k universe. Okay, let me take this bugger down, and the turret will crumble. Oh, okay, then it just let down. Nice. And with let down, I meant, of course, that our fiery form, just shy of meeting, hugging the champion, was just at and skill ends. Well, a little bit sad, but sometimes if you time it not correctly, you can't change it, but at least we have it against the Renegade Commander. Alright, to just one other to the right, let's see if that actually is a trap. If it's a trap, it's a purge. We have to take down the Treadless then, or the turrets, but it was luckily not. I didn't see the number there correctly, whether it was 10,000, I'm sorry, or even a little bit more. Completely have overseen that. So, fun fact is, we of course already have used 2 inoculators. The group in the last room obviously was a little big, and even normal enemies tend, if they clump up the usual stuff, tend to do a little tingling on our Psyker armor. Another one taken. I will do the smart move, guys. No, I will... Well, it doesn't matter, right? We can kill those guys quickly. I would like to use a inoculator if I can. Get those guys goners. And And once this guy has summoned the Nurglings or the Gobblers, I never can see which kinds these guys are. It is actually down. So,
The Emperor protects.
oh yeah, bad part, of course. Bad part is we have already taken down the biggest enemy in this level. This is the little downside, but it gives us a little fun time actually against the last remaining guys around. Just doing that to cool down, to use our wonderful abilities against those two nasty bad boys. And then not much is actually left to purge, since either I've overseen it or it just hasn't come yet. The only 20 enemies remaining thing did not come up.
Perseverance favors the bold. Give them more death.
Uh-oh. Okay, I was for 1 second actually afraid that the floating mine there might not explode, because it is ever stuck. So that is splendid. 15 enemies remain, and they definitely ain't in this room. So, one cool part actually has happened. I have overseen some enemies. Ah, okay. I have overseen a room. And that, of course, is not ideal. I'm very, very sorry for that. But this is the importance of a purge, if you will play it yourself actually one time, or maybe not. That overseeing rooms can or tends to be, well, nasty, since you need to get back to the room sometimes at the end of the map.
Today is a good day.
Post-action report. Purgation complete. The cultist cancer was excised with a searing blade. The site was rich with hard evidence that provided solid proof there is a major cultist conspiracy on the planet. Operation successful. The cultist search was motivated by the second expected coming of the Pale Messiah, whoever that is. The prospect of seeing the fell prophet has been luring heretics to this place from far away, initiating pre-cleansing countdown. And that, guys, brings us right now to the end of this wonderful episode. And as usual, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.